your community studio, somewhere in Atlanta area. She said that, Doc, I was the first in. She got a job. She will come on the call. Probably she should tell the story. So she told me that she took 7 interviews to get a job. So not everyone is like super duper guys. You don't need to be perfect. She took 7 interviews to get a job. So I asked her, okay, you finally got the job that you wanted, remote. She's middle of nowhere, somewhere near Atlanta. She got a remote job. So I asked her like, why did you take 7 interviews to get this? And I mean, I was happy, but at the same time, I wanted to understand like, why did she take 7 interviews? She said she was not confident. She was very nervous. She has this anxiety and all those things. And I asked her like, "Are you not a yoga teacher? Why will you be nervous in an interview?" She said, "I've never done an interview, never in my life. My first job back in India was very easy. I got it because my dad knows someone." Kind of picture all those stories that you can think of. So she never did an interview. She got it. And then I asked her like, how, okay, so how did you come out of this? How did you, overcome your challenge of being nervous and not able to think when you're nervous and stuff? Oh, I started breathing. That's what she said. So I believe when you're in the moment, you cannot do any of these things that you might have said. You can't have dog in your interview, or you can't bake a cake in your interview. And when you're nervous, I believe breathing technique really helps you. And in yoga, what I found out, I'm very new to yoga, by the way. I'm not like any expert in it. It's still like very weird to me sometimes. But I believe what I understood with the yoga asanas that we do, or the poses that we do, is the way we breathe, the inhalation and exhalation that we do. They do it in a very sequence, and they kind of move the body in rhythm to it. I think if you have any kind of nervousness, or if you are going into an interview and you don't know how to face the interview and you feel nervous, little bit anxiety is good. I always get nervous before the class, even now. But I think that anxiety or that nervousness should prepare you. It's not really nervousness. It's like your increased alertness. Let me put it that way. Increased alertness you should have that. That is good. That will kind of have the adrenaline flowing and kind of make you perform better. It's always good to have that, but it should not be to it should not go into an override where it's actually decreasing your performance. That's how you can think of it. With that being said, you have to listen to folks who come on the success stories, guys, because they are not going to tell you all positive stories. Every success story will have something negative, and how did they overcome little things. You can learn something from them, and then the story will be the same. So that's what I would say. With that being said, let's go into this module, safety databases. The reason why this is a core module is, I believe the facts that you're going to, I mean, the concepts that you're going to learn in this module are very important, not just for Argus, which, like we kind of go over, you kind of went through some of the times and you'll understand it, but it can be, yeah, used not only for Argus, but for any safety databases. Now there are probably Argus, RSG, PVH, Spectra. Every company, I mean, some companies have their personalized Argus databases. Like Pfizer. Pfizer is a very big, pharma company, one of the top 10 pharma companies. Because of the magnitude of products they have in the market and also in clinical trial pipeline, they have their own safety database, which they kind of manage and they administer and operate it. So they have their own database. The same way, BMS has their own safety database. But on top of their database, they use Empirica Signal, like Empirica for their signal detection activities. So they can, kind of go out and get some other applications which kind of takes the data from their safety application. So there are databases or safety applications. I should say the name of this module should be